Hello everybody, this is my review of Viva La Raza, The Legacy of Eddie Guerrero DVD, or 3-disc set. I may be speaking a bit loud or something, but I'm having trouble hearing myself, just because of the flu. First thing I'll say about this, my longer term viewers will have noticed that in the 3-disc set and lots of WWE DVDs, I've always found these tiny little typos to pick at. But I mean, they should get them right, because it is a high budget release, even though wrestling's pretty renowned for being low budget, I guess, compared to other forms of entertainment, or it's just a cheap form of entertainment. But this, for once they didn't mess anything up, or at least nothing that I noticed. And if they did, and I haven't pointed it out by the end of the review, leave your comments. First thing I'll start off, I'll just go through the match, or just go through the format actually. Really, it's just they do a little bit of talking, go to the next match, go to a match, do a little bit of talking about him, go to the next match. And much like the Mr. Perfect Kurt Hennig DVD, they kind of skipped over the whole drug issue. I don't know if they want to sort of distance themselves since the Benoit thing, or they just want to be more positive. I don't know. First thing I'll say is the collection of matches is mostly good. My criticisms of the DVD, there are two main ones, are of the match quality that they've done. Anyway, the first disc is 2 ECW matches, 2 Cold Scorpio versus Guerrero, which is very good. Guerrero versus Dean Malenko, the ECW World Television Championship. That's also very good. And then you have Jim Ross talking about his rival in WCW, Guerrero versus Shinjiro Otani. That's an excellent match, given the length of the match itself. It's very good, and definitely one of the matches I recommend on this DVD. Him versus Ric Flair for the US title, good. Him versus Chris Jericho for the US Heavyweight title. I think it was Super Bowl in this match, the crowd was completely dead, even though it was a really good match. And then you got him versus Rey Mysterio. Now they've released a lot of him, Rey Mysterio, or his classic matches with Rey Mysterio. So I knew it would be difficult for them to find something different. And if they couldn't find something different, at least put the best match on there for people who haven't gotten the other ones. But they didn't. They just WCW Cruiserweight Championship match. They put it on like a 5-minute match from Nitro, when you had these two guys who had such a large catalogue of matches. Well, it's not large, but such a good back catalogue of matches. Halloween Havoc, World War III, and this Nitro match. I mean, it's not a bad match. It's just a 5-minute match from Nitro. So what do you expect? It's not really, world changing or anything. Then you have his match against Dean Malenko at Starrcade, which was also one of the matches I recommend on it. His match against Ultimo Dragon, and then his match with Juventud Guerrero, which is also from Nitro, but it's a bit longer of a match and also quite good. And then his match against Psychosis from Thunder, a bit longer, but also good, and it's also his return from injury, so I understand them putting it on. And then the next 2 discs, are entirely WWE matches. Now I don't really get this, because he spent approximately 5 years in ECW and WCW, and he spent approximately 5 years also on and off in WWE. He had the drug issues and he was in and out, and he's got 2 discs of WWE stuff and just 1 of everything else he'd done. I mean, I understand them not going there to get the AAA material, because it means it cuts into their profit, I guess. Even though his only 5-star match with tag match with Art Bar was in AAA, so it's a bit disappointing that. But you kind of expect it, because it's easy just to get the WCW stuff, because it's already in their library. And it just, with the WWE section, it really feels like they're really looking for a lot of just something more marketable, I guess. And I'll give you an example of it. 2 of the matches here, you've got a match against a King of the Ring qualifying match for SmackDown. All right, I'll just go through the matches actually. You got Chris Jericho versus Guerrero on Raw. This match is about, I don't know, 5-10 minutes. That's fine. It has him winning the European title and him, teaming up with Chai, so I guess it's relevant. Then a King of the Ring qualifying match against Matt Hardy. I mean, a King of the Ring qualifying match against Matt Hardy. What the fuck is that? We don't need to see that. It went for like 4 minutes. Then we had Backlash for the Intercontinental title, which, 2001 wasn't there because, of obvious reasons. Then you got this 2002 match Backlash for the Intercontinental title against Rob Van Dam. Very good. I'm glad this was on there. Then him against Jeff Hardy on Raw. I think the next week after him winning the Intercontinental title against Jeff Hardy. This was another 5-minute match, and I don't understand why. I do understand why they put it on there, and I'll explain later. Then you got him versus Edge from SmackDown in 2002, no DQ, very good. Los Guerreros versus Team Angle, another good match. John Cena versus Guerrero, Latino Heat parking lot brawl. I actually like this, and now I've seen a lot of things like this in UVU. Ultraviolet Underground matches are sort of supposed to be like this, and this was very well done, and I was entertained even though you don't have any fan reactions or anything. So I had wrestlers sort of hitting bonnets of cars and shit. And, it was very fun. And him versus Chavo Guerrero at the Royal Rumble. This is probably I think maybe one of the best matches you could have picked because most Chavo matches I'm just bored out of my skull. I don't care. Then him winning the title against Brock Lesnar, good match. Fair enough, you're picking it. The booking decision behind, he didn't technically win it clean because, he had Goldberg come in and help him and all that, so, it sort of taints the title win, but whatever. Then you got his match on SmackDown for the WWE title against Rey Mysterio, and this was a good match, so I can see it going in there. Him versus JBL at Judgment Day, this was actually a very good match, so, I really enjoyed it. There was lots of blood, and it was just really, really good. I really, really enjoyed it, just because I think there was just a lot of chemistry there and a lot of good fan interaction. His match against JBL in a cage match, I thought, yeah, that's fair enough, I guess. But if at this point it feels like they're stretching for matches here. Then you got a match from WWE Championship Series, Eddie Guerrero versus Kurt Angle. I don't understand why they didn't put the WrestleMania match on there. It was a better match than this. And it was more relevant because it was at WrestleMania and not on SmackDown, and it was for the World WWE title. Then you have his cage match against Rey Mysterio, very good, I guess, and it was the end of their sort of feud that they were having, so I understand why they put that on there, and I did like the match. And then his match against Batista, in which Batista, they carried Batista to a good match here. So it really is a testament to Guerrero's worker. And you have special features like Chris Jericho meets Eddie and many heads, and Guerrero versus Mr. Kennedy, which is the last televised match, and I remember watching it, and so it's very special for me. But as I said, there were some matches just picked, like him versus Matt and Jeff Hardy, obviously just capitalizing on the current popularity of Matt and Jeff Hardy. So when a fan comes and well, they read down the list: Rey Mysterio, Ric Flair, Edge, John Cena, Batista, Chris Jericho, Matt and Jeff Hardy, JBL, and so many more. And I think for a second, those so many more, and this is my second criticism, or first, I can't remember what I'm up to, but I'm just criticizing here, that you had these matches with Dean Malenko, Shinjiro Otani, Ultimo Dragon, Juventud Guerrera, Psychosis, and they weren't even mentioned on the back. It's just old WWE guys. It's like, and when they're talking about WCW belts, they're just Cruiserweight Championship, United States Championship, completely ignore it, just not putting WCW on it. It's kind of disrespectful to the workers that you're really making money off of on the DVD by not putting all the names on the back. I understand if you don't put all the match listing on, or all the names, you expect it to be on the back. Anyway, that's enough for me criticizing. It is worth picking up. I'll give it a 8.5 out of 10. Very good. Check it out if you're an Eddie fan. I enjoyed it wholeheartedly. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.